Good afternoon. I greet you all who joined us. Today, Media Center Ukraine at Ukraine Forum continues operations, 142nd day of the full-scale invasion of Russian aggressor on our land. And now we will speak about the situation on the south of country. We have Natalia Humaniuk, the head of Joint Coordination Press Center of Defense South. The floor is yours. Glory to Ukraine. Glory to heroes. What is the situation as is in the south of Ukraine? As was in prognosis, the assaults continue. Also, missile strikes, also on the rear Odessa. At 11 o'clock, the aviation of enemy attacked Odessa. The airplanes made missile strikes. One of the missiles was down by the anti-air defense. The other hit the bridge at Dystrovsky Liman, and two hit the military infrastructure objects. But nothing critical. The fire was put out already. We saw information today that the Novakhovka, the one more storage of ammo of occupants was destroyed. What is the situation with that? Not only in Novakhovka. In one more district of Kherson region, also the ammo depot was destroyed. That is a sustainable practice of our detachment now that are operating, attacking the rears of the enemies for the enemy not to have ammo to attack our positions. It was very good results of those strokes. It does not only interrupt the logistic chains of the enemy, but it also affects the morale of the occupants. What is the situation in Kherson region overall? Overall, Kherson region is being occupied. Of course, has problems, in particular with communications, not only with connection communication, but also with electric communication, with water, gas. In many villages, situation is very critical because a lot of houses are destroyed. The social infrastructure was affected. That means that providing medical aid is complicated, and also first aid items are present. But occupants, seeing the results of our missiles and artillery, they try to locate their detachments, to move their detachments closer and denser to the district where the civilian population is, to use civilians as a human shield. Yesterday we had some information at redislocation of ships of occupants from Sevastopol to Novorossiysk. Could you comment on that? Yes, we have that data. However, we cannot interpret this in different ways because it could be either moving the fleet further as possible to safe area where they cannot be hit by our means, or it could be witnessed that they're trying to reformat them to make another maneuver in the sea. So we're watching them closely, and we'll see how the situation evolves. What is the situation right now in the Black Sea, Equatorial? Do you hear us? I do now. What is the situation with in the Black Sea, Equatorium? How many we track their enemy ships, the carriers of wing missiles? They are in a safe area for them that is covered by anti-air defense in the temporary occupied territories. They keep closer to Crimea. However, they have two missile carriers on duty and four personal ships, but because they make an illusion of probability of that operation. Mykolaiv region we see is being shelled constantly and stroked by the enemy. The attack civil infrastructure. What is the situation in Mykolaiv region right now? Regretfully, every day, Mykolaiv in particular suffers from strikes atypical ammo that they use on anti-aircraft systems C-300. Those ammo is designed to strike airplanes, but they are capable of not only target the land objects, but to explode in the air. So they're especially dangerous. They're stopped with metal parts that at high speed at explosion they cause maximum damage on the maximum diameter, maximum area. Yes, at nighttime, Mykolaiv region was shelled again. Was shelled again. Also Mykolaiv, also suburbs. Vehicle repair and vehicle sales store was shot. I point attention to civilians. So don't go outside. Just go to the shelters at that time, because that vehicle sales object had a lot of windows, big windows, and that doesn't protect you from the explosion. I thank you, Ms. Natalia, for joining us, and now I'll give the floor to our colleague journalist, please. Looking for Victoria Shevchenko. I have a question. Right now, we have a lot of information that near Kherson, the Russian troopers are improving their positions. They bring new equipment and concrete to equip dots. According to information, how much equipment they move daily and how much personnel they move daily from Crimea. We don't share that information, how much they move. They don't have to be aware what we know about them. And that's the relevant information to that. But are we aware this is happening, that they actually enforce their defensive positions? They're trying to hold ground, yes, to the line to which we pushed them, considering the specifics of combat on the flatlands. They really need concrete constructs, because to equip something on the open ground and make cover, shelter is very difficult. So they try to protect themselves as they can, because they have extremely low morale, and they look for opportunities just to flee. But knowing the policy of communication inside the enemy troops, they're not allowed to do that. More questions? No more questions. So I thank you, Ms. Natalia Humaniuk, with us, head of Joint Coordination Center, Press Center of Defense Forces South. I thank you. Glory to Ukraine.